Day 10, and has the egg laying come to an end? Hello everybody, and welcome to Our Life. Well, we got up this morning, uncovered the birds like we normally do. Had a heck of a time trying to figure out if there was any more eggs or not. These two have been a pair of busy parents. If one is out, one is in. Most of the day, both of them are in the nesting box, so it makes it very difficult to see if we have any new additions. But I can finally say, after checking a couple of times, we still have six babies on the way. Will we have any more? Your guess is as good as mine. So you're going to have to stay tuned to see if this is just a break or if she's finally said, I've had enough. Alright, did you know that cockatiels can live up to 20 or more years? So if you are contemplating getting one for yourself, then you need to keep that in mind. Cockatiels, first of all, if you are thinking about getting one, you need to get two. If at all possible, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. Cockatiels are sociable birds, and they need to interact with you or another bird. They will get lonely if ignored and left alone. They will get very depressed. They will begin to pull their feathers out. They will screech. They'll hide in the corner because they don't have anybody to play with or be a companion with. So if you're thinking about getting one, get two if you can. If not, then you're going to need to spend more time with them to keep them occupied. Cockatiels need to be played with and taken out of their cage daily. We do that with ours, or at least we did up until the egg laying process began. Every morning we would take them out of the cage and let them fly around the room and go anywhere they wanted to. In a lot of cases, if you've seen our other videos, you know they usually wind up landing on one of our heads or our shoulders or our hand, because once again they love to interact with their companions, and we are considered one of their companions. Now, when you do let your cockatiels out of the cage, one of the biggest things you've got to think about is the safety of the birds. If you have other pets, you will need to confine them possibly into another room with the door closed, because when they see these birds flying around, they think of them as toys to play with. And believe me, you're talking about a bird that gets stressed out. When a cat pounces on it, they don't like it. And also, for safety reasons, they could be severely injured, if not killed. So remember, if you have birds and you're going to let them out to play, and you have other pets, consider the safety of the birds. Do not open doors going to the outside. Close any doors that you have to other rooms so that you do not want them to go into, including the bathroom door, which is one that you probably would not think about because of the toilet. The toilet seat is up. There's a big bowl of water underneath it, and you know what could happen. If your bird is able to fly and is a newbie, he or she will be a little reckless when it comes to landing. Do not have anything cooking on the stove while your bird is out flying. When it first realizes that it can fly, and you can keep them from flying if you want to clip their wings, we prefer not to, because we enjoy them getting out, flying around the room, getting some exercise, and I think it does them a world of good. When they first start flying, when they go to land, they'll bounce into walls, they'll hit things that they're trying to land on because they haven't got their bearings just yet. As they get a little bit older, have had a little more flying practice, then they can land like most birds should. So keep that in mind. The safety of the birds as far as what they could get into. You definitely don't want to be cooking anything on the stove, have a frying pan or something, because I guarantee you sooner or later one of them will flop into one of those pans. Watch your kitchen sink. Don't have a dish full of or a sink full of water that they could land in. Now the main thing too, as you know, common sense tells you when they're out flying around or playing, is you have to keep an eye on them. You do not want them to get a hold of something that might be harmful to their health. Speaking of their health, in one of our future videos, I might go over some of the changes that we had to do when we realized that we were getting birds. We may have a video already posted on some of those items, but for those of you that are new or don't want to go back and try and find that video, I'll mention a few of the things that we needed to do when we got these birds. So, day 10, still 6 eggs. Will there be 7 tomorrow? On 11? Who knows? Stay tuned. Let's see what happens. Appreciate it if you would give us a thumbs up. Share this with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We have a wish list down below if you want to help support these birds. Because we not only have the cockatiels, we got lovebirds, we got parrots, and we got a conure. So stay tuned till tomorrow, and let's see if we have any new babies. See you then.